Every idea starts with a problem. Warby Parker's was simple. Glasses are too expensive. So they set out to change that. By designing glasses in-house and selling directly to customers, they're able to offer prescription eyewear that's expertly crafted and unexpectedly affordable. Warby Parker glasses are made from premium materials like impact-resistant polycarbonate and custom acetate. And they start at just $95, including prescription lenses. Get glasses made from the good stuff. Stop by a Warby Parker store near you.
If your dog could talk, they'd beg for Ollie. The full-body tail wag, the excited little hops, the big goofy grin, that's the Ollie effect. Ollie delivers clean, fresh nutrition in 5 drool-worthy flavors, even for the pickiest eaters. Made in U.S. kitchens with highest quality human-grade ingredients, Ollie's food contains no fillers, no preservatives, just real food. With 5 protein-packed recipes like fresh beef with sweet potatoes or fresh turkey with blueberries, even the pickiest eaters can't resist. You might think, dang, my dog eats better than I do. And that's probably true when it comes to Ollie. Dogs deserve the best, and that means fresh, healthy food. Head to ollie.com/Wondery. Tell them all about your dog and use code WONDERY to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer a happiness guarantee on the first box, so if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. That's OLLIE.com/Wondery and enter code WONDERY to get 60% off your first box.
Life.Style.Live. Come and see, you'll agree. There's a positive energy. Life.Style.Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Life.Style.Live podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Life.Style.Live. Life.Style.Live.
I am here with Angie Lau, someone you have to know, have to meet, talking about life beyond school. This is not just your average run-of-the-mill. It's not a card game. It's not a game. It's a great activity to connect parents to their kids.
You know what I like to call this? It's like the modern day book, because all of this stuff is already out there. Do you have 20 hours, 24 hours a week, 2 months to go through all of those books that are on our bookshelves? And that's what we felt was the frustration of a lot of parents out there. You know, there's no manual to raise kids. You know, we joked about that. But the fact is, there is wisdom and there is information out there. So what we did was distill all the accumulated wisdom in the world of incredible research, academia, of experts, of educators, of clinical psychologists, and all the incredible inspirational authors who try to fix us as adults. And we simply translated it for you, the parent, and help your kids figure it out when they're young, create amazing habits of resilience, adaptability, self-awareness, emotional intelligence, all the things that we need and want. And, you know, unfortunately, we can only get from one person, and that's the parent.
I love these cards because, again, they're not just like, oh, it's just a fun game. There are fun activities, but there's always a reason for it. So I'm going to open up one of these decks, too, so that you kind of understand what we're talking about. So there's 3. And you do 1 card every week, and it's a year of building on a skill. Like, right, okay, so this one is about building your creativity. This one is speaking with impact. That's building resistance, which is a huge thing, too, right? Because we talked about how this new generation, like, they are so technologically advanced that sometimes they're missing some of those key social, emotional intelligence skills.
You know, if you've read the book, Hold On to Your Kid, you know, it's a great read, but to distill it, Dr. Gordon Newfield, clinical psychologist, like incredible for children, it's that attachment that we need to have with our children. But as we are doing, you know, jobs and running around with errands, and our children are at school and they're online, the attachment wanes. And this is the key vulnerability for a lot of kids. They're looking for guidance online. So it's on social media, it's on TikTok, it's on all of these things. And that peer orientation takes them away from our influence. So I want us parents to seize that back. Because the thing is, what are we supposed to do if we're going to ask our kid to put the cell phone or smartphone down or the iPad down? What are we going to put in their hands instead? And this is where we know that this is an incredible tool because our parents are telling us that. We're even hearing from global managers who are using this to train their staff because there's just this vulnerability that we have all right now in this digital world where we're not connecting to each other like humans, right? I mean, this is where we are going to find our humanity and our success.
I love these cards because on the front is an activity, it's something to do. Sometimes it's a conversation, sometimes it's an activity, right? Because all kids learn differently. And on the back, it literally says why it works. So all the science is on the back of that. I have seen this in action because your son Grayson has been in on one of our other shows, and I've seen you communicate with him and kind of how you guys have that vibe. This is a really important tool. And also, too, there's this little block that comes in it. Yeah. So the card doesn't go away. It sits out as a constant reminder. We're going to have all that information on there because we could literally talk about this all day long because there's so many things there. Again, all the information is going to be on our website, Life.Style.Live.TV. Make sure you go and find out Life Beyond School. Please get it because sometimes you don't have the tools, and this is going to give you the tools to give your kids the things they need. Thank you, Angie, so much for being here. I love when you come on. Thank you so much.
Life.Style.Live. Life.Style.Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Life.Style.Live podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at Life.Style.Live.TV.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart.